guys, I love this office so much. It is so important to have a space that's dedicated to you, that is clean and like just gives you a vibe of where you want to work or be creative or just like have a moment to yourself. And I finally feel like I have that. I did not have that in Texas, even in that 5,000 plus square foot home. So I am so grateful. It may be a small office with way too much stuff in here, but I am so appreciative to have the space. But let's talk about what it costs to get it from this to this. First, let's jump into the paint. We repainted the ceiling, all the trim, the walls, this accent wall, and then I even bought like samples to paint the canoe paddle, which was probably a big waste of time, but here we are. Ceiling paint, $30, wall paint, $45, $18 for this, and then those samples I bought were just about $10. I know, paint's expensive, but it's not like you have to do it frequently. My favorite purchase, and I agonized over this wallpaper. I love it so much. I was really nervous because I kept seeing, I wanted a canoe wallpaper. I don't know why. I was going back and forth between pinstripes or like canoes, but then I was nervous the pinstripe with the board and batten wouldn't work. So we went with the canoes and it was the right decision. I also love how it's neutral. Like this is a really neutral room, so you can throw in pops of color, change it out. It was perfect. The company, so easy to work with. They shipped it immediately. I think I had it within like 2 days. I had the exact amount, like the perfect amount. Their calculator worked. It went on the wall easy enough. I mean, I didn't get a divorce from the process, so we're happy. Spoon flower, 10 out of 10. I'm actually going to most likely use them again for our hallway foyer. Sorry, Rye. There will be more wallpaper. So spoon flower is who we purchased the wallpaper from just to do this back wall. And remember, we are in a small room. I'll put up the dimensions somewhere. Was $325. But it was worth it. It was worth it. It was worth it. Okay. I ordered a light, probably right when we started this project, so I'm very annoyed. It has not arrived. I don't know if it's gonna come. I ordered it from Overstock, probably never again, but it's really pretty. It's like perfect, it's like woodsy, that was $200. And if I have to get another one, it'll be about the same. That one specifically was $205. Do you think it's gonna come? Fingers crossed, because I do really like it. Okay, the board and batten. This was like a top on my list. I love the look of it. It just like breaks up the walls. We knew just because of the size of the room, I couldn't have those gorgeous built-ins like we had in the last couple houses. So this was the only way I could add like texture and an accent without like encroaching in on the space. I had some great ideas, but quite frankly, the room is just too little and this desk is just too big. So anyhow, the wood cost $80. All right, moving on to the curtains. I don't know if I love them. Like, I love them on their own. I like that they add a little bit of color, but they're still a neutral. But I don't know if they're too busy with the carpet. It's a whole thing. But then I need some color and I want green because it's like in my head. So curtains, they were $43 for the panels. That was for the 2 panels, and then $15 for the rod. Closet storage, essential. Every space in a tiny home. I know some people are like, your house isn't tiny, and perhaps to some it's not. To us, it is tiny. It's under 2,000 square feet, which like, it works, it's fine, it's a home. But for us, it's tiny. So I'm gonna keep calling it my tiny home. So in our tiny home, every closet has to be used. Most of them are multi-purpose. So this one did too, but I'm so happy with the way it turned out. It looks beautiful in there. So I can leave the doors open and not be stressed out. And it's also functional. And I have office stuff and family files and crafts for the kids. And then in the back, I even have clothes. So that closet storage, $66 from Target. Did I tell you the curtains were from Amazon? If not, curtains are from Amazon. Now, the rug is from Ruggable. I knew I was gonna get a Ruggable, not because I'd ever put it in my washing machine. Like, it just won't fit. But I like them. I like their patterns. I think they're easy. And it's not like you can go to a store and just like look at them. Do you miss those days? I miss the days of in-store shopping. And I know you could go to Home Goods, but my little town doesn't have a Home Goods. We don't have Target either. It's a 45-minute drive. So all that to say, I have a Ruggable. I bought it for $340 and I like it. Yeah, I mean, am I obsessed? No. Is it good enough? Yeah. I don't know, I like it. Let's talk frames on the back wall. So I did have some, but I had to buy 1, 2, 3. I bought 3 new frames from Hobby Lobby, $50, and that includes like the big ones. Oh, I forgot my printout. I probably spent about $15 in artwork for the walls. The frames on the walls that I stare at from my desk, those are like my goals, what I'm working for. I love to put like your vision board so you can see it. And my favorite part is they are right in front of me. I probably should have made it a little bit bigger. I made them 5x7s. I probably should do an 8x10, but it is what it is. So all the pictures and artwork I bought was probably around $15. So if you're adding that up, minus the artwork, because I didn't put that in my total, $1,227 for the office. That's not terrible, is it? I mean, it is a lot of money. It adds up, don't get me wrong. But if you own a business, it's a write-off. Y'all, see, I'm Southern now. I am obsessed. It is the only room in the house that is done. And I couldn't be happier. All the decorations on the shelves are things we had. 4 of them were purchased. We had these hiking books. Like, being outdoor is at our core. So while this room is a little overstuffed, it's come out good. Anyhow, I'm just happy to have it done, and I'm ready to move on to the next project. What should we work on next?